Howdy ho everybody, this is opiewan1 here with another one of my finished custom G.I. Joe projects. This is based off the 1990-91 G.I. Joe Avalanche. I believe it's 1990. I have to look back into that. Anyways, here it is. Repainted as a desert theme color. So I have went ahead and re-nicknamed it the Sandstorm. As you can see, it came out very nice. Bit of a darker kind of sandy brown mixed in with a little bit of a tan almond color, as the paint is called, and a little bit of darker brown and rust in some of these areas. So, from the get-go, we're going to go pretty much from front to back, and I'm going to go over this vehicle with you some. Take the hovercraft off first. Bloop. We'll see you later. Alrighty, starting from the beginning. We got the front bumpers here, painted a nice tan color, just to kind of give it more of that authentic kind of desert look. If anybody knows anything about military vehicles, when they paint them for certain color schemes, such as desert, they tend to go around the entire body pretty well. Just gives it more of that look of blending in, I guess. So those are the front bumpers. Cockpit, let me start off before I open it. The cockpit is still blue tint. You can't probably tell too well from this, but I went over it with a tinting screen spray paint by Tester to give it a nice darker, kind of more black look. Just seemed more appropriate. Gives it more of a badass kind of look. So that's what we did there. We open her up. We got the console here. This particular piece, this black dash, had a hard time finding that for a while. Luckily, I bumped into a buddy on terradrome.com. She was very helpful in finding me the piece. So, thank you, Wolfie. I appreciate that. Okay, as we go in further, the seat is painted an olive drab color. Now, with the original texture of the vehicle, it actually came in quite well. It gives it more of a real, authentic kind of look to how the seats are for military vehicles. Again, if you know anything about authentic military vehicles, especially U.S. Army or Marines, whatever, they tend to kind of go with that olive drab kind of seating color. Why, I'm not sure. It's just what comes with them. Okay, so we got the console here. Painted olive drab to go with it. Stickered labeled. The controls here are painted a rubber color, just to give it, nice little effect. And the cockpit is completely painted all the way down to the floor. I'm going to have to lift up that handlebar some. Down in there. And look at that nice silver aluminum flooring. So give it that nice metallic kind of look. Came out real nice, I thought. And of course there's some nice side detail here in the cockpit. Everything just looks real dandy. I am happy. Alright, continuing on here, we'll go to the center antenna / radar, whatever dish this thing is. Again, painted the olive color. It moves up and down still. Give the lenses kind of like a silver, kind of reflective kind of color. Something you might see on a vehicle. Okay, the disc launcher. All the discs are painted this gray color. And the disc launcher still works. Oh, there it went. Where'd you go? There we are. Anyways, disc launcher works, and the discs are painted a gray color. Again, just to kind of give it more of a realistic sort of appeal, and just to give it flair with the vehicle itself. Okay, now the side missile compartments here. The hub is painted tan color. It does lift up and down. Missiles do slide in and out. Missiles are painted a nice gray color with a red tip. Probably bunker buster style missiles, I would imagine. I'm not 100% sure. G.I. Joe just puts all kinds of fun zaniness on everything. Alright, let me go into some of the decals a little bit here. This is from G.I. Joe ROC, Rise of Cobra. And these stickers are from the G.I. Joe Mean Dog. I found them from a site which sold some really good stickers, all pre-cut. There are repros of the Avalanche stickers out there. I didn't go with it because they're uncut, and so of course to do some exact cutting, it just, I don't think would have turned out very well. So continuing on with the vehicle, we're going to go to the tank treads here. As you can see, painted dark rusty brown, tan color. Didn't just go with the wheels, I went with the interior here too. As you can see, probably in the back there, it's tan. Tan on the inner wheel and the shock is gray as well. Did that the whole way up here on both sides. I know it's one of those things you're probably not going to see a lot, but as I was painting these tank treads, it just seemed like a really cool idea to go ahead and go with all of that. And of course, again, it just gives the vehicle some nice flair. Okay, the interior engine compartment, didn't do a whole lot here. Tried it, had to repaint it because it just didn't turn out right. It was very hard, but I at least went with like some of the wiring and stuff. As you can see, kind of a nice little aluminum metallic color. Looks really nice. Alright, this side of the vehicle with a big badass rotating cannon. Look at me, I go up. Oh no, I'm gonna turn on and shoot at you. Yeah. Look at that. Rubber coloring. Tubes rubber colored. Spins. Lifts up and down. Bunker buster missile. Flat gray color with a black tip. Does it shoot? Let's find out. Oh, look at that. It still goes off. That is super wicked cool. I am stoked about that. Aren't you, folks? Yep. Okay, camera went around crazy. Second missile launcher. Again, same thing as the other side. It goes up and down. You can kind of see in there. It's on the other side too, but I painted down there in that compartment area. Just seemed like a cool idea. Alright, and that's pretty much the gist of the tank. So we'll move on to the Hovercraft. Yes. Okay, again, spray paint into black for the hood, transparent, so you can actually still see through there. See, you can see the inside. Stickers again are from the G.I. Joe Mean Dog and Rise of Cobra. Take a look at the inside here. This was some really good detailing in here. Olive drab seats, flat gray and silver components, rubberized handles, and then just some various little colors, mostly yellow and blue and copper for some of the controls and such. Came out real nice. Alright, enough with you. Let's go back to the missile rack here. It's a little stiff, but it comes out. Don't have to use too much force. Again, gray missiles, red tips. And I don't know, well, you can see it or not, but there's some little silver tubes back there. Underside looks pretty good. I painted the intakes, obviously. Pretty much went with a grayish color and gave it a little bit of black flare to make it look like a little wear and tear has been going on. Pretty nice. And then the little thrusters in the back. Silver tips, black ports, and gray. I didn't color the outside of these because, again, I'm going for a little bit of an authentic sort of look. I mean, I can go back and detail them, but I don't think I will because, again, the exterior of pretty much military vehicles is the one solid color, just to hide everything. So that is why that is that. Now, as we push the little missile launcher back in, tank come rolling back up. Hi, Mom, I'm home. Okay, that was lame. Anyways, as you can see, it still fits properly. Fits in nice and tight. Everything's good. Everything's very solid about this particular toy. Took me a good little bit to get it all taken care of. And that's pretty much it. As you can see, there's good decals, good coloring the whole way around. You know, I didn't go cheap on the coloring too. You know, did the underbelly and stuff. The only thing you might notice about this vehicle, oh no, I'm sorry, the wheels are here. I got a second Avalanche tank and I don't have wheels for that. Probably going to repaint that the same way as this. I might actually go more of a forest kind of color scheme on that. But that one's unfortunately not going to have the wheels. The toys I paint and design here are primarily for display purposes only. You might find them online for sale. If you like it, by all means, take a look and pick her up. Okay, well that's pretty much it. My G.I. Joe Sandstorm. Thank you for looking. If you've got any questions, comments, concerns, go ahead and hit me back and I'll answer anything I can. Alright, adios.